What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We're back with another video, and I hope everyone's having a great day. So here at Galaxy Games 843, we focus on vending and arcade stuff. So if you like what you see, if you like that kind of content, do me a favor, click subscribe and click that bell notification so you're always notified when our new videos go live. There's another arcade auction coming up in a couple weeks. I think it's actually next week, guys. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we'll do a full video of that auction. Anyway, guys, we're doing a quick collection here at our worst location in our whole route. It is one of our auto shops, and as you can see, there's a little handful of quarters, and then we're going to pull a couple bills out of the bill acceptor as well. This is a 1 month collection, and I don't know if you saw when we opened up the door, but we are out of Sprite at this location, and I don't have any Sprite with me. So we're going to go ahead and pull the cash, then we'll move on to our next location. I will have to come back to stock up. I was in the neighborhood, so I wanted to stop by and do a quick collection from this location because it's the end of the month, guys. There we go. There's a quick look inside. We'll lock the machine up and then we'll move on to our next location. Alright, next is our barbershop location, and this location just recently opened back up. It closed in the end of March due to the governor's orders with this whole global pandemic. They were closed for the entire month of April, and they opened back up in late May. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know how the inventory is going to look in this location. I don't know how the money's going to look. So I'm going in with just about all the inventory I think I would need if this machine is doing well. So I've got a couple things left in the car there. We're going to leave those in there and I'll have to run back out if I need them. But anyway, let's go ahead and carry all this stuff in. And while I'm walking in, a nice boy waiting inside to get his haircut opened the door for me, guys. How cool is that? I made sure to thank him. What a nice kid. Alright, so here we are. And disclaimer, that arcade machine next to our vending machine is not mine. And, you know, it's quite funny because in the state of South Carolina, you have to have tax stamps in order to operate coin-operated devices such as arcade machines or not vending machines, but like claw machines, things like that. So if you look below the Galaga controls there, you can barely see the tax stamp. And those tax stamps in the state of South Carolina it's $250 for 2 years. And every time I come in here, this machine, that arcade machine, is never turned on. Anyway, I just think it's silly. Anyway, so the barber stopped by just to make sure that things were going good. I asked him if there were any refunds needed. He said there weren't, so that's a good sign. And he just was happy that we were there to stock up the machine and get everything fresh and clean and make sure things were going because, you know, they've been pretty busy ever since barbershops opened back up in South Carolina. Everybody's been, you know, dying to get their haircut because they haven't had their haircut in forever. So taking a look at the machine, it looks like it's got a, let's see, there was something out of stock on the top row, but everything else doesn't look like it's sold out completely. So we're just going to go ahead and use what we have to fill this machine back up. So it looks like we're going to utilize some of those Lay's, those are sour cream and onion chips on the top row there. And let's see, they did need some pretzels as well, but I was out of stock on the pretzels. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to bring those the next time I come back. We're going to have to make another trip to Sam's Club because I actually used up a lot of my inventory in this machine. Because guys, this is a great location. Even though they were closed for quite some time, you know, they were happy that we were there to stock it back up and make sure it was nice and full. Plus, I think they were expecting a pretty big crowd for the weekend. So I wanted to make sure everything was nice and taken care of for this machine. Because we definitely want to have as many options as possible for the customers. So I'm just kind of filling in things in the back there because I've got the stuff. And why not leave it in the machines rather than take it back home and leave it sit on my inventory shelves, right? You got it. All right. So now once we get that top row filled up, we can move on to the next row. And let's see. So some of the things that are noted that were sold well here, the hot Funyuns are gone. So we're gonna have to get another hot variety pack pretty soon. Looks like there's still some hot fries left. I think I'm gonna put some Cheetos behind those. Yeah, there's like 1 pack of hot fries left. So I'm definitely gonna need to get a hot variety pack for this location again because those did pretty well. These of all the ones that we put in there, it only looks like only 1 bag is left. The only thing I don't like about the hot variety pack is they're the bigger bags, and this machine doesn't do as well with the bigger bags. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't have to have any refunds this time was because I'm using the 1 ounce bags in this machine now, and they seem to jam up less often. Because I think that was part of the problem with the last time I collected. I had to give them like almost $8 or $9 back in refunds because people lost money in the machine. Oh, there's a couple hot Cheetos there over there as well. But anyway, guys, make sure that you're taking care of your locations. Give refunds if they ask. Don't ask questions. Just give the refunds, because when push comes to shove, you want to focus on your service. If you're going to compete for locations with big companies like Canteen or those other national vending companies, what you can sell them that those large companies can't is your service. So make sure you're always focused on service. That's exactly how I get my locations. I talk about the service that I offer. Because sure, Canteen or some other company like that can come in here with the latest and greatest and biggest, newest technology machines, and they can have all kinds of crazy selections because they work directly with suppliers and things like that. Us little guys, we don't have those options. We can get an account with Coke or Pepsi, but it's just not the same. So focus on the service that you provide, guys. That is going to be what is going to be key in order to landing you locations and getting locations, or even taking locations from these big national vendors. Because let's be honest. Let's say the location has a problem, right? And they have Canteen service or one of those other national vendors. If they call them and say, hey, I've got a problem, I need you to come fix it right away, that location will be lucky if that national vendor comes within a week, maybe even 2 weeks. That's what I focus on. If you have a problem, I'll be there within 24 to 48 hours. And sometimes that might not be realistic if I'm out of town or something like that. But that's really what I try to focus on. That my service is what is going to make the difference between me and one of those big national vendors. So guys, focus on your service and use that to your advantage. Because you're small, you can be more dependable and have better interaction with the customer or with your location. So use that, guys. That is going to be what is key to helping you land locations. That's what helps me anyway. So I hope you take that advice, and I hope that works out well for you. So you can see we're down now to the third row. We're focusing on, looks like we did some famous Amos cookies and some things like that, and notice that there's still some spots left, and we know that I've got that box in the car, so I'm gonna have to run out to the car sometime before we end this visit and get that all stocked up. All right, now it's time to break into my pre-kitted tub, which I wish I had a credit card reader at this location. That way I really knew exactly what to bring. So this one I'm just kind of shot in the dark guessing as to what I'm going to need. So I brought all kinds of stuff on this trip. And I was surprised to see the Rice Krispie Treats did pretty well. And I think the big packs of Oreos didn't do so well this time. Because the last time we were here, they went through so many Oreos at this location that I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to be buying Oreos like crazy. But anyway, I'm going to blame it on partly the fact that this location was closed for over a month. So we're going to go ahead and get those Rice Krispie Treats stocked back up, and we're going to finish stocking everything else in this row except for the Starburst. We don't have any Starburst in stock. And, I really don't have a lot of Starburst sales in all my locations. So guys, here's what I'm going to call out for the comments. Comment down below if you offer Starburst at any of your locations. And if you do, does it sell? Is there a certain kind of Starburst you offer? What works for you when it comes to sweet and non-chocolate candies? The last time I was here, I think this location was also sold out in Skittles, and this time not so much. But we do add some more Skittles to the mix here. But guys, yeah, comment down below. Tell me what sweet candies, non-chocolate candies, are working well at your locations, and of those, does Starburst do well at any location? If it does do well at one of your locations, tell me what kind of location it is down there in the comments. I really appreciate everyone's feedback. And quite honestly, guys, this helps everyone. Your comments help myself and help other viewers to the channel to help grow their vending business. So if you got something that it's a best practice or something that works well for you, please, guys, I'm begging you, share it down in the comments. It can only help everybody. So thank you so much, guys. All right, we got our plain M&M stocked up. I think it's time we ran out of inventory on the plain M&M, so that is the rest of our M&Ms. So now I know we are out of those. We'll put those on the list for Sam's Club. What else are we going to use up on this trip? Not all the Skittles, but we're going to go ahead and stock some of those up. And really, I'm focusing on the wild berry and sour Skittles right now in the back of the list, or in the back of that row. I think I'm kind of running low on the regular Skittles, so we can probably add that to our shopping list as well. And check that one out, guys. That one was like, I don't know, that one felt like it was half empty, so I'm not going to put that in the machine. I would be upset if I was a customer and I bought one of these packs of Skittles for $1.25 and it was half empty. So that one was probably like a manufacturer defect or something like that. All right, next I'm going to put in some more beef jerky, and this location specifically asked for beef jerky, and I do it. I do. I want to say I do 2 for 50 cents or something like that. I think the way it works is I think the coil will give you 2, enough rotation to give you 2. So they're like 25 cents a piece, and quite honestly, I think I pay like, I don't know, 16 cents a piece or something like that for them. Anyway, the location wanted them, so I do it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have those in the machine. Check out those Snickers, guys. Snickers is way low. There's only 2 left, so we're going to use up everything we have in our inventory for Snickers at this location. So let's go ahead and get those stocked up, and we're going to go ahead and add the Snickers to the Sam's Club shopping list as well, because we are using up all of our stuff. This location is really minimizing our inventory. But guys, that is a good problem to have, because that means you're making sales. So we'll take it. All right, let's go ahead and break that box down, and let's see what is next. All right, looks like we're going to stock a couple of packs of peanuts up, and I do keep some of the things that this location is only has at this location in that secret storage down below. 1 pack of peanuts there, but we do have some at home as well on our inventory shelf. We're going to add some more of the granola bars. Those did really well last time, but not so well this time. We'll see if that changes now that things are going back in full swing at this location. And the bottom row is our Wise Chips row, which we've got plenty of to stock up. So let's go ahead and move things around, make sure our workspace is neat, because we definitely don't want to go to a location and make a big mess. That would be the opposite of the great service we're trying to provide, right? So I'm just trying to combine things and make things look good. I'm breaking boxes down, and that's another thing, guys. Make sure that you're breaking your boxes down. You're not leaving garbage behind. That is one sure sign that you are not providing a good service for your location. So make sure you're cleaning up after yourself. You want to make sure that when you leave the location, that they are satisfied with the service that you are providing. So make sure you're not leaving a mess behind. That would be an easy way to lose a location, I would think. So there we go. All right, let's go ahead and we're getting cheese doodles stocked up. And I think we're going to get the barbecue chips stocked up. Those did pretty well here as well. The barbecue chips, they seem to like them at this location. There we go. You know, in our last call out for comments, we talked about sweet stuff. Let's talk about chips, guys. So in the comments, put down the types of chips that surprised you that did well at one of your locations. So I've seen some different crazy chips out there, like what is there? There's the TGI Fridays potato skin chips. There's I think there's Ruffles queso chips I've seen do pretty well in different locations. Comment down below, guys. Tell me what kind of chips you have at your locations that's not like the normal Lay's Classic or something like that. And tell me how well they do. You know, is there something that's really surprised you with how well it did? Or is there something that a location requested? Or, you know, what do you do other than the standard chips? Tell me in the comments what works for you. I'd love to hear it. Alright, now that we got most everything stocked up, I remembered that I need some more Famous Amos, so I'm going to do a quick count. And it looks like I need 1 in each of the back of those 2 rows. I'm going to run out to the car and grab the remaining inventory I need to fill this machine. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take some of my boxes and stuff that I don't need out to the car, so that way there's less to carry on the way out. And this barbershop is in a very busy shopping plaza, I guess you could call it. So it's a great location, guys. You know, I've seen some questions come up in the Facebook groups about barbershop locations. And if you can, guys, at least from my experience, they're great locations because people are sitting around and they're waiting and they're stuck there. So if there's not like a convenience store or something in the same plaza, it could be a very good location. I'm definitely happy with this location. I'm glad I have it. So I definitely want to make sure I keep them happy and I keep providing great service so they keep me as their service provider, we'll call it. All right, go ahead and finish stocking everything up. The last cheese it's in, the remaining Famous Amos, and then it's time to do the collection. Alright, now our machine is stocked all the way up. I'm going to make sure things are looking nice from the front there, so that way when customers walk up to the machine and are looking to make their decisions or their choices, it's nice and presentable. Alright, we're going to set the location's commission aside, and we're going to go ahead and pull the coins. And this machine didn't have a lot of coins in it, and a lot of my snack machines don't. And part of the reason for that is because when somebody buys a chocolate bar or something, it's $1.25. So if they put in 2 singles, they're going to get 75 cents back. So people that put quarters in are going to just the quarters are going to stock back up into those quarter tubes. But look at this! Look at the stack, guys. There we go. Look at that. Oh gosh, I love this location. Nice fat stack from this location, and we'll count that up later. Like I said, great collection from this location. I'm always satisfied with the results in this machine. So we're going to go ahead and lock the machine up. Then we're going to finish doing our final cleanups, and then it's time to move on to our exit. I'm going to go ahead and give them the location off camera, their commission off camera, because there were a lot of people's faces in the video, and I just wasn't sure the legalities of that, guys. So we're going to move on, and it's time to go home and count our cash from our 2 locations from this video. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and put our stack there, and you can see we've got a $10 roll of quarters between the 2 locations. And our money machine is going a little slow today, but that's okay. So $96 in singles, $10 in coins. That's $106 from 2 locations that we did in between our work and whatnot. So guys, 106, 2 locations. Definitely a great result for this week's video. So guys, thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. We really appreciate your support. Make sure you click the subscribe button and click that bell notification so you're always notified when our new videos go live. Give us a thumbs up, share our videos, comment down below, and like everything, guys. Thanks so much. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.